Welcome to Soul Ascension Frequency. I'm Catherine Carmen, and I invite you to create your sacred space and for us to share this time together to receive channeled messages and channeled meditation, and to reflect on this journey of ascension that we are experiencing. Because if you're here with me now, you're here because you're on this journey too, your unique journey. And I invite you to take whatever resonates with you. And if you enjoy this, if you benefit from this, please like, share and subscribe. But let's get started. So just make sure you're comfortable. I'd like to share with you this week this surrendering that we're moving within, towards, this journey of moving inwards, which is a natural journey at this time of year for us to move inwards. It's a natural part of what I call, in the book, A Journaling Journey Through Ascension, I've got a copy here, and I call it the healing and revealing journey. This moving inwards into the winter, and then within that winter, really coming to the spring and the summer with beautiful new realizations. And within the cycle, there are many, many surrendering and beautiful realizations. But there's also something else which we need to recognize, which we're moving through at this time. And you may be experiencing this too. And that is surrendering also to the grief that we may be experiencing right now, to the sorrow. Because in this surrendering, we are releasing. And we talk about moving into this releasing and letting go of people in our lives, letting go of situations, jobs, homes, whatever it is, and we think about those physical changes in our lives. But most of this surrendering and what we're really doing here is happening within us. We are surrendering our beliefs. We're surrendering what we thought was. We're surrendering choices that we used to make that made us feel comfortable. We're surrendering things that we recognize don't serve us anymore. It just might be choices that we're making on a day-to-day basis, even about the food we eat. Priorities, things that are important to us, things that are in our heart, things that are really coming to the surface. And this surrendering, this cycle of surrendering, this healing that we're moving into, as we're releasing and we're letting go, there's this huge grief taking place, a sorrow. And this is not about going into victim. It is not about being in victim mode. This is about us recognizing this. We can't just push it down. We can't just ignore it. We are a reflection of the world around us. And we are taking on that energy, especially as an empath. So some of the energy, be aware it may be yours. Some of it may be energy that you are taking on. But acknowledging it and releasing it and allowing us to move through the grief and the sorrow. Because this right now is a real deepening so that we can surrender. And you will know, I can't tell you what surrender is to you and what that means to you. What I can say is that this surrender is a surrender within us, a surrender to knowing who we are at essence, much more than physical beings having a human experience. A surrender to our connection with Source and trust. And I see it as I was given a vision of myself holding on to the roots of a tree on a riverbank, just holding on and not wanting to let go, because there are many things right now that we don't want to let go of because they are the known. We think they're safe. We think that that's, you know, if we let go, where are we going? What is going to happen? And that might even be on a subconscious level. But I was given this vision because if I explain how I feel when I know that I'm getting to a point of surrender, and it's that point, and when I'm out of alignment, and I know it because my energy is affected, but also my nervous system. And there's this kind of, it almost feels like a brick wall in my solar plexus and my heart center. You may experience this too. And it's that point where we know we need to let go of something, but it's so hard to let go, especially with the ego, and the ego saying, with the inner critical voice and the ego saying, but you can't do that because of that. You can't do that because of that. You can't let go of the roots of the tree because the river will go too fast and you will drown. But you won't drown. What's the alternative? How does the alternative feel? The alternative feels like we've still got that brick wall. Anxiety, frustration. But when we see things and we choose which to let go, and we let go and we surrender. And when we let go and we trust Source and our part of oneness, that surrender, that connection with Source is so peaceful and flow. Everything flows. Everything flows. And it may not be a point that you move into and then, oh, that's it, like magic, you're there now. It's being aware of when you come out of alignment and bringing yourself back again, because we're constantly in this cycle. And it's not a cycle of victimhood. It's not a cycle of going over the stories. It's not a cycle of revisiting the wounds again and again and again. No. It's a cycle of remembering. And many of us are really going deep within right now. And in the book, A Journaling Journey Through Ascension, there's some questions here that I'll share with you that you can use with your journaling. But what I do recommend is that you don't do this from the mind. You don't do this with the ego, because the ego will put the obstacles up. The ego will keep you in that place of stuckness, being stuck, not moving on, not getting to that point of surrender. So in the book, there's a free meditation that you can download. In fact, there's 2 meditations that you can use with these questions. The first one helps you to move into the energy of the heart center, because that is where you will receive your inner guidance. And then the second one, the power of our emotions, that helps you to release the energy related to what you are releasing, to what you are letting go, so that you can surrender. So I'll share these questions with you because they may be helpful for you at this time and what you're experiencing right now. First of all, the triggers, the things that really make you feel stuck, They're showing you the things that you are being ready to release, that you're moving through. So that's where this first question comes in. What are my triggers telling me? Why do I choose to heal and release, and why? What conditioning within my story is keeping me small and preventing me from living in my sovereignty? What paradigm am I being presented with externally to me, which does not serve me or humanity? So you're welcome to use those. They're from the book. They're actually the autumn rather than the winter. As we move into the winter, then once we've identified those things, it's how do I need to address this healing? What do I need to release? And that's where you can use the second meditation, the power of emotions, our emotions. So yeah, the link is below. This book, I was guided to write it for this, to help us. This has helped people that I've worked with as well. So you're very welcome to get that for yourself. So yes, this surrendering, the ultimate surrender, and when we surrender, we are surrendering fear, and the ultimate fear, the ultimate surrender is surrendering to that knowing that we are eternal beings, that we are the essence of source within us. We are source. And when we do that, we release the fear of death. Can't say I'm there right now. But I am seeing things, I talk about an eagle's perspective, and this eagle's perspective, and even if we can't always change things, changing our perspective about things is huge. That's really empowering and helps us as well to move through these things that we're moving through, releasing the untruth and being our truth. Now, in terms of a message to share with you in relation to this, I asked for guidance in this myself because my parents at the moment, and what they're going through, and me witnessing that and observing that's really helping me to move through so many layers at the moment of releasing. I'm not going into the old wounds, I'm acknowledging them, but there's this grief, there's this loss, not just on the level of my parents and losing my parents, but it's a level, it's a loss of what I thought was. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. And you'll be experiencing, many of you will be experiencing things in your life where there's this loss. The world is experiencing this. And there is this level of grief and sorrow which we need to acknowledge in this as we're moving through it. So I asked for guidance, and I share that guidance with you because the things I share with you, these are things that I'm experiencing and I'm sharing with you so that they can assist you too. So as I say, take what resonates with you. But this is what I was given. Now, Ascended Master Jesus and Mary Magdalene are very present in my own evolutionary growth and when I'm working with others. And it's this energy of the sacred masculine and the divine feminine moving in. And it's the consciousness of this energy moving in within us. And when they came into me, it wasn't this kind of clarity in terms of this is the message I'm giving you. Although I felt their energy there and the energy moving in. But it was this kind of, Paul the Venetian kind of came in and said, this is for you to channel. This is for you to channel. And it's channeling source. And it's channeling your higher self. And this is what we can all do. You can too. And this again, I know I talk about it a lot, but it's just amazing. this can help you with it. This can help you too. So I understood why Paul the Venetian had come through, and it was quite simply because the poetry, I love writing poetry. There's some poetry in the book because I've channeled the poetry, but I was very guided to channel this poem and share it with you. So I'm going to shut up now and share it. So, within your inner sanctuary, there is a light. Many veils have dimmed the light. But as you move through, peeling back layer by layer, you see how bright the light is. And yet, you pause a moment. A pause before the surrender. A feeling of unworthiness. A need to forgive. A fear of what might be if you let go. Why did I not see the light? I hear you say. Why did I turn my back and hide in the shadow? The message I share with you, beloved, is this. Know that you are honoured for your journey through the veils. Know that you are held whichever route you take. For the light never leaves you. It is always there. And you are setting yourself free. And it's quite tough right now moving through this. But this surrender, where we're moving to, this beautiful surrender, it's so worth it. And I've got Archangel Jophiel moving in now, just to channel some of the beautiful yellow golden light which Archangel Jophiel brings to us, and to assist us with this right now. Because another thing you can do for yourself in this situation is focus on what makes you happy, what brings you joy, what gives you peace, what brings that energy of peace. What is it that's really in your heart? 2 things for you that make you happy, that make you feel that connection, not disconnection. Choose those things. Let go of the branch. Choose you. So just begin to make yourself comfortable and breathe. Become aware of this beautiful yellow and golden light all around you. And this beautiful yellow and golden light. Begin to breathe it gently into your heart center. Shi sityanaya, kusyana botusyana, kisyana no sityana tunya. Shalini kotiana makotiana makatayala naya tu. Breathing it into your heart center, and with each breath in and each breath out, connecting with the energy in your heart. Become aware of a star in your higher heart, a golden star. And as you breathe in this beautiful golden light, yellow light, it is igniting the star within your higher heart, which begins to brightly shine, even brighter than before. And this beautiful yellow light begins to fill the whole of your body, with each breath into your heart. Become aware, see, feel, or know by intention as this beautiful yellow light fills your body, moving within every part of your body. Moving within your mental energy body. And the star in your higher heart just shines brighter and brighter. And the energy moving within your body becomes more beautiful and more powerful. And I'm being given the word empowering. Empowering. And this light is moving now within your solar plexus. And it is filling your solar plexus. And as it fills your solar plexus, you are being invited to connect with this energy of power within your solar plexus. And you are being reminded of the power that you have and the strength that you have. And this yellow and golden light now fills the whole of your body. And you feel this energy of strength and power moving in. And this energy moves within your emotional energy body. Shi sitia namakutia namakotalaya nananaya suta namakutia nayata. Kisia namatutututututu shibakataya sana. And it radiates beyond your physical body into your auric fields. And you are one. You are one. Just become aware of this beautiful energy. Within you. Surrounding you. And in this space you are one. And just breathe into your sacral chakra and release. Become aware of your surroundings. When you're ready, just gently open your eyes. And there is a reminder coming through to share with you that you do have the power within. You have the power and you have the strength. And it's okay. It's okay to surrender. Sending you so much love.